Hey Scott, good morning. How are you?
Good, Amy. How about yourself?
Good. Hey, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I wanted to talk with you because we have an LPS, a live product search that we just announced, and so I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to talk and tell our community exactly what a live product search is, because we always have open searches on the on our dashboard. And so I wanted to speak with you, just to kind of bring this to their attention and help explain to our community what a live product search is and how it differs than our open searches. So if you could, why don't you tell us about the new one that you just put up on our board?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's certainly when we talk about a live product search, so this is a partnered search, a partner-sponsored search.
Okay.
And Amy, this one, as you know, is Levingsohn Textile. And what makes a partnered search different is this is an organization, a manufacturer, that through the awareness they had of the innovation space, had reached out and talked with us about partnering with us and leveraging the innovative ideas that come out of the Edison Nation community, where we are tailoring that search specifically to the types of products that the team at Levingsohn is looking for. This is a great example because while we have not worked with Levingsohn in the past, there actually is one of their key team members who worked at a prior company who we have done, I think, 3 or 4 different searches with, and we've licensed a couple of products to over the years. So obviously in the manufacturing world, people change companies, people change jobs, things happen, we get that. But it's really nice when someone who we've had the opportunity to work with before finds himself in a new role at a new organization. And early on in their time at that new organization, one of the folks that they reach out to is Edison Nation. And I think that goes to, that's just a testament to the quality of the innovative ideas that the community has been able to offer up in the past, to which this person had access previously.
Okay, excellent. So that is really neat. So we actually have a new relationship then with a new company based on a past relationship that was solid and someone who saw the value in what Edison Nation did with their community and obviously the great ideas that our innovators come up with. So
Absolutely.
fantastic. So you mentioned that this is specifically for Levingsohn. How is this different than our open search categories? When people are looking at our site, okay, just to kind of help them wrap their mind around what exactly a live product search is, you did explain that. How is this different than our open categories? So what should people be aware of, before they submit to either?
Exactly. No, I think it's a great question. When we talk about the open search, Amy, really what we're doing there is we know that people have great ideas every day. It may not fit a category for a partnered search we have running at the time. And what we hope to do through the open search is find those great ideas, be able to have the opportunity to review and evaluate those. And then our licensing team works on, okay, where would we ideally place that idea? And that's more about us doing the market research, analyzing which potential partners we would want to go and present to. Here in the example of a partnered search, again, we're really kind of looking at a very specific tailored landing page that our community members are going to be able to see. And we are trying to fill specific innovation needs that the team at Levingsohn has. And it's their opportunity. They will be the ones that will see the ideas that make it through the review process, with the sole intent being we want to hopefully find innovative ideas that fit for their team, that their team would have interest in commercializing and licensing and taking to the market.
Okay, great. Okay, then let's break this one down. What is their product category? Break that down for us.
Absolutely. So, they're a third generation family owned company, started back, I believe, in 1941 in New York City. And they've been a company that's evolved. They started out as an importer of European fabrics and gradually grew and evolved over the years to where they are a leading supplier within the bedding category. Bed Bath & Beyond, J.C. Penney's, Walmart, Target, or retailers like that, folks that our community is used to probably shopping on an everyday basis or close to. That's the type of retailers that you're going to find their product in. So they continue to evolve, and they realize that innovation is key as part of their future growth. So really what started the focus of this search was they're doing some things internally where they're working on developing almost a new brand or a division that they may go forward with in the organization, kind of taking some of their traditional sleepwear product, bedding products, and really kind of expanding on that, and really thinking not only about, the ease of making the bed or the types of bed coverings that you may have, the types of decorative pillows that you may have, but really the focus is on all things sleep related. Are there different things that could help you prepare for bed better, that will help ease your mindset into the framework of going to sleep? So, are there things with scents? Are there things with different textures that will make somebody feel more relaxed and to begin to head into sleep? So they're really kind of opening up what they traditionally do, and they're really kind of receptive to a lot of ideas going forward. Even interestingly enough, we had an initial conversation with them where the talk was, well, we don't really want anything electrical. We don't want corded products. This could be sleep related. And ultimately, the more our team chatted with them about innovation in general and the topic of looking for innovation, next thing you know, we get a call back and they're like, you know what? We may be willing to look at some of those ideas that end up, where electricity is required, because again, they're really kind of looking at everything that encompasses the aspect of a good night's sleep and things that put you in a better position to have a good night's sleep.
Okay, that's fantastic. So would you suggest, obviously they're looking for new innovations, would it be of good interest for someone to get on their website and kind of search and see some of the things that they've done in the past? I mean, how is it best for someone to, take advantage of this and really get to know what this company's about to submit their best idea?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. I think one of the things that we always want to kind of look at doing, and we do the same internally, and I think this is a good task that a innovator would want to do if they were submitting to Edison Nation, or if they were not. If they were looking at, perhaps they have one of their ideas that they're pursuing on their own, I would kind of take the same approach. Research is really the key. So here, who the search partner is, and the types of products they're looking for. So I would certainly research everything you can find out about Levingsohn, where you have access online to looking at some of the types of products they do, to really kind of get an understanding of kind of what their brand identity is. That's something that you'll want to do. And obviously in this situation, with it being a partnered search, you want to kind of have your creative idea, but you do have an opportunity to try to make it brand appropriate. We don't expect it to be a finished product that fits right into Levingsohn's catalog from day one, but you're able to understand and learn a little bit about them through your research online, to where perhaps you're painting this picture for them with a nice frame around it that they'll understand. So almost kind of frame your idea in the vision of what their brand represents. And then certainly I suggest researching the product category in general. Look at who their key competitors are. Look at what their key competitors are producing. Are there different trends within the category in general? Those are the types of things that you're gonna want to try to capitalize on from a research perspective.
That's awesome. That was perfect. And you kind of led into something else I was going to ask that I know our community is wondering. What if it's just an idea? What if, what if it's an idea, just a great idea? I think it will work, but I don't have obviously a prototype, or I'm not able to make one. Can I still submit it, first of all? And then
absolutely.
Okay. And then if I do submit it, how can I make that, because it's just an idea, how can I make that look best for the EN team, for the Levingsohn team as they're going through these?
Exactly. And I think there's, obviously everybody's skill sets are different. I know a lot of people that make home videos. None of us pretend that we're Steven Spielberg. I think everybody's art talents are at different levels. So I think, one of the things that hopefully you're able to do, if let's say you're somebody who says, okay, my artistic talents are inferior, well, then what I really want to do is I want to make sure that from a wordsmith point of view, that I'm really putting together a very specific and descriptive description of the idea itself. Make sure that it's quick to the point, that somebody who reads it really gets a thorough understanding of it. And obviously, if you have, enhanced artistic capabilities, try to kind of mock that product up, whether it's a drawing, it's a rendering. Perhaps your drawing skills are not great, but you know what? I'm good with my hands and crafting. Great. I'm going to try to throw together, even a rough prototype. I think the key thing is to kind of evaluate what you're good at and understand what skills that you may have that help best present your idea. What are the skills that you have that shine the light on it best? So if that's a well-written description, then often that's enough. Sometimes we find people that are better with the illustration of their idea, and the description is a little bit on the weaker side. That happens too. I think it's just identifying what you can do that best presents your idea.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Take your skill set and do what you can do to put that forward. Awesome. And so this search ends March 30th.
Correct. Midnight on March 30th. The search will close.
Okay, and people can submit their ideas on edisonnation.com. And then I want to go into this, but this is good for another video. So we talked a little bit about the specific live product search. We talked a tad bit about open searches, but I'd like to maybe meet with you later this week and talk about some new searches we have open right now, which is for the next season of Everyday Edisons.
Absolutely.
Those
Absolutely.
are different than the open category searches and things like that. And we've got 7 open categories for those right now. And so if you'd hang out with me a little later this week, maybe we can dive into those and break those down for people so they kind of understand what their best submission in that case would be. So up for it?
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Sounds great. Anything that we can do, Aimee, to help the community out, and certainly, if questions come up, obviously with any question that you have with Edison Nation, all things Edison Nation related can go to questions@edisonnation.com. Just would remind anybody of that. Any kind of questions they have, we've got our support team that's always there to try to come back with efficient and timely responses to any inquiries.
Love it. Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Scott. I hope this got a lot of questions answered for people as far as what the new search is about, the Levingsohn search with the sleep products.
Absolutely. Glad we could help out.
Thank you. And also people can comment below. They can obviously go to edisonnation.com for more information or follow us on our social medias. And then, Scott, I will be in touch with you. And, let's get together and break down the Everyday Edison searches.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Aimee.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye.